Hello, everyone. I am Aisha Shitemba. You're welcome to the episode on Leadership Dialogue. Today, we will be speaking with Raviu Suleiman, who is the state coordinator for Money Point in the FCT. And our topic for today is the role of leadership in a large-scale business. Thank you very much for joining us, pleasure. We're sorry to have taken time out of your very busy schedule. Thank you so much. Mr. Suleiman here is the state coordinator for Money Point in Abuja, like I said earlier. And Mr. Suleiman, we know your brand, Money Point, your brand, but we know the brand itself has kind of overthrown most businesses all around the country. I'd like to ask, what's especially what differentiates it from other businesses?
Well, is number one, Bonnie Point as well, everywhere they is everywhere in the country, or not only in Nigeria, even in other countries, we have Bonnie Point that speak to you. So it's about the service rendered to people. When people eat your service, you have your good services. Definitely to attract customers, to attract people. So we have a good service to the most. So our business actually one of the key to our success.
The key to the exceptional success and difference is strategic to customer. And this is the first time I'm actually hearing that Money Point has actually been opened in several countries. I actually thought this was only in Nigeria.
No, we don't. We were not only in Nigeria. Currently, we are some work we're going in Kenya, in the like of Tanzania, someone about it as well that's very soon be able to book it. But we are more of the Nigeria owner.
Oh, amazing. Can we know what inspired the creation of this brand, Money Point?
Where is that one is from our MD on the points and what is it called? Where he look around, where you pop in this career and his knowledge is ambition to the perhaps some to the economic of a country. You and come up with the idea to say, okay, people are really suffer. We have people in the country that's they are on that banking, they don't have banking, they don't know that by the banking sector is very far from that. So with this creativity and everything, you come up with the idea, okay, something that okay, it created something that okay, this under service people from the village everywhere. How come we break like cake cloth to let me travel to a first time or that? That's when I came up with the heck price of this money oil that order today to say, oh, even the village that you might not expect to see it on the or to see what it made. So we don't need to spend huge amount of money to be at a city or even to a transaction African settles.
Oh, we do know that you just recently collected the MVP award for, I think, the Money Point International brand.
Okay, let us. I collected awards.
It's collecting awards. That's several awards.
So yes, and it's not for me. I personally as a level, but it's called a team up PD. Yeah, we were rotative master. So there's only team our team. Organized as a best team. They must work at good about so what it cares where because the so that in the whole begin 2022 got it 2023 as well. This 2024 we are not in the equal hour, but we have done for North Central, which is still work up of the best team. It is the past week we let our one of the best team 2024. So we are hoping still we get that award. It's the 2024 for the national between, but it has not yet done.
So you have received the best team award since 2022. What did 2022 and 2024? That's amazing. That's really amazing. What exceptional roles do you think you have played as a leader that has driven the force of your team members and you especially? What exceptional roles do you think you have possessed as a leader to drive the force to ensure that your team beats all other things and continue to win? Because it's commendable that you have not just won once or twice, you've won 3 times now. What exceptional role do you think you have played as a leader?
So well, yes, one of the most exceptional role help Konijoy as a leader of that team. This was see his career
Carry everyone along.
I see it. I value everybody, every individual patriotism. Everybody ideas of taking as much as back to our goals, our missions, our co-value operation, and which are products, right? And another thing is motivation setting. One of the key to me and to my success as a leader is motivation. One will bring you on board even if you feel like you cannot do it, or motivate you to see it be a reality. Yes, you can achieve success. So you work hard, you give all your effort to achieve that. So say another thing is for hard work, and that is persistence. Every day when I wake up, it's a day. How can I grow? What can I? But to grow is not only me as a person, but as a team. So one of the key to the success is that to make sure that every of my individual, every of my member is growing on a daily basis, and they are tracking their growth. So when that growth soon together at the end of the year, see that it's a massive. So this is one of the key to the social therapy. We take this work back to back.
That's actually quite exceptional. But I'd love to know how you have been able to handle. I mean, we all know that we all do come from different backgrounds. We possess different characters. How do you marry all of this into ensuring that you are able to still have a productive team?
Like, I don't understand with the
You know, different characters. People will come and portray different characters. Members in your team presently, do not all have the same character or understanding or carry the same value. You understand? So this you might discuss with them or ask them to do. How do you handle the kind of characters they bring to the table, their backgrounds, their level of understanding? How do you marry all of this into ensuring that you still put on a positive light, especially those who are trying to sometimes frustrate the efforts of the team?
Exactly. We know, when everybody comes, we have the things and all that, and then we see that we give you a role to speak out your mind. So from there, we'll read what is your mind said is all that. Now from there, even if it's something is not in line with our goals, we make sure we change the narrative. Even if you have any missions and for that, we make sure we change. We give you this is why you should change, why you should come and align with our goal, why we should focus and work together and to achieve the success. So when you come on board and you will see other people that yes, maybe they didn't come with the other mission at all that they came and they have changed and they are succeeding. So you too, you will be like, now my set of people and all that, and you will see that you are progressing in your words, but and with the irrespective of where you came from in our team, and we didn't check which religion you came from, or which tribe you came from, or what, in as much as you came and you have an idea, the idea is in line with our word of our organization. We'll support you, we'll welcome your idea, we'll do everything to support you. And if you do anything something wrong, it's mean align with the core value of the organization. There's responsibility. What about me? I don't over there to speak. No matter how closely out, even if you are my friend, if you miss something wrongly, it's not in line with the product of the organization, but the standard of the money point or the standard of the country is not our core. So definitely, yes, also don't repeat it.
Let's come back to the brand itself. How does Money Points ensure the product is service quality and consistency?
Is that we have number one, technical teams,
A technical
that are producing the products. The company ensure that the marketing department, which are we and the selling departments, to make sure that we understand the order and the quality accepted by the robotics board. People are everything. Then we push it. Then our people on the field, they make sure that it push to the end products. This end product, which is a consumer, they accepted it very well.
So this is all about marketing strategy for the brand. And how has the target market evolved since the brand was launched? Which is quite obvious, but we'll still want to hear from the horse's mouth how you think the brand has evolved since its commencement.
It has been, so since the Money Cola started, it has been when the businesses are like people orders welcome the brand and everything. So I look them always like speak all of the people, look at the market, what people need and all that to see what will become for way.
So it's about changing the product itself. or improving the product
always fix.
for the consumers? And what are the challenges that the brand faces in trying to, create products that the consumers would accept and want to use?
Yeah, we face challenges. My created one, there's a code created, the luckily to call it challenges. But how do we poma and understand the market was the need to picture we make on necessary operations. And at the same time, so back element will produce a product purely for purpose of what is it? People or the consumers or the jewelry and the economic of the country or what you see some bad element will come in. Let's just cut it challenges, start to see how they can come to take advantage of that. But we too will always talk again to ensure that to be eradicated with this bad element of customers into the system. We make sure that we deal with only pure people that usually for the what is called for business out there, he put it to big is on the point.
In what year the money coin really hit the market successfully? Because we do know it did not start here. Always cassette. In 2019, in May it started. Did it just boom?
No, it's not that he go back. I think money first that will make you doing the products.
During the coronavirus,
Yes, even though that time I didn't very great. Yes, but it was during coronavirus when people realize like their their banking transaction out to their banks. And also in 2023, during the cashless policy, a lot of people that start making big transaction now to go to the bank and to connect that POS efficiently holding transaction.
so that was was it 2023 that the
2020 to the dual coronavirus just 2020
also entirely?
2023.
That's always the brand actually sees the market. But what's amazing, Moneypoint has actually really, surpassed most banks that we even look these days. And how do you handle competition in the industry?
It just is everyone will always talk about game. Like as I said, that it might speak is coding the best product. Render the size post. So definitely Stone Master would be attracted.
So do you think you rather more services there's alternate
To this. Yeah, but more number one because
in the whole company? Moneypoint presence is for the
yeah, using money points and what is you have a good relationship with you have here our staffs are always available to make sure that issue be resolved. You have a problem or you need to just be fixed.
For every good thing, we know there's always a bad side. I would love to know what are the regular complaints Moneypoint has received from customers.
We don't have much comfort to complain recently because I believe even less complaint there must be sufficient to that particular progress, right? So well, only complaining you might say that maybe if there's a suspicious money come to your account, it has been ordered or whatever other parts do that. And that one is in line with the directive for the central government. They are obligators, country, and to ensure that we protect people's funds when we suspect any money or transaction like and they could hold that particular money to investigate the source of the money or that, right? Before it can be like this. There's on the what is the insecurity that is going on in the country where people are using different ways for criminal activities up there. So we face so challenges.
So presently, Moneypoint regulates the fund that are being, but there was a period when Moneypoint was open to whatever amount, whatever ambiguous amount. Did this procedure those get implemented?
You see, the CBN is surplus. It's serious.
So it's a business.
You see, the saying that takes no or it's sure that the tools are red or criminal activities. They mean never give.
So now there are regulations on the foreign gender consensus learning points. That's actually very good. What are the short-term or long-term goals for the brand?
Yeah,
At the early days, we should expect more changes.
a lot of changes. Our goal is to culminate to become the number one back in the cup.
Like, don't you think you guys are ripped?
Don't want you like in terms of it be like the number what do you it be like in your mindset. Anybody that think of bad, the first thing that come to your mind, money. You don't want it here in me. That is should be our goals. And also to boost the economic of the country, to keep more people employment and other things. Everybody can have share happiness and other genuine up there.
Financial
Happiness.
happiness.
This is one of the key driving things of from start of money point. You want to make sure that you are financially happy, or that you are using money point, doing businesses, make sure we support your businesses, inventory, managing your inventory, managing your funds, support you with the working capital loan to expand your business on a daily basis and for that. So majorly after.
So this is not just about going out there to sell a product. This is also about incorporating financial assistance to everyone. So if a customer is coming to get the product, there is also advantages and benefits that follows with that. That's amazing. I just got the information now. Never knew about this. Well, are there any new products or services or expansions we should be expecting? Yes,
A lot of scoping on
a lot.
and a lot of
If you want to share some with us,
businesses, definitely to commit parity like, then use will be supported. Working with the dictation CDN and other thing to make sure that when everything is implemented, everything will come out to boost the
corner or to control. Only say thank you so much. We'll go on a very short break, and when we come back, we have some more questions for you. Thank.
Ready for change? Join LJE Nigeria, an innovative organization driven by change, growth, and economic advancement. For membership details and registration, visit our website ljenigeria.org or follow us on all social media platforms.
Welcome back. Before waiting that very short break, we are sitting with Suleiman Rabiu, who is the state coordinator for the FCT Money Port. Thank you very much. And let's go back to, I want to ask how the brand has contributed to the community and social causes.
Well, the brand has contributed to the social community in the country Nigeria, particularly in a very last stage. Right? Especially we to court the top
This point.
as we have millions of
Nigerians that today are graduates. They are making money.
put on the posters for the people to previous business industries, big and lady, say graduates now to take a species faster and it's like to get good history. On a background that unique people clinical spirits is to the pledge. Generally it was 40 though. You say or packet online yes the said corner I do work out. Yeah. My people working on that eat more than say 80%, which are all graduates, children. And today they make it enough. This is somebody out of school thinking before how to get it, immediate CP, after then working and impulsing, after they talk. But immediately when they come up, the journalists will mainly be change their message. Okay, if you work hard, this is what you're going to achieve. We see somebody today, Edward end at 100,000, 20, familiars, and so on and so on. Why? We can come understand that you don't need to depend on the call. You can work hard. You will live on that mentality. I am busy about that. Till you can break outside, render service to people, to this business, you will make it. And so Money Point is one of the candidates that has done great work. And it has done it all over the countries, all over the state in Nigeria. You will see millions of youth today, they are surviving from Money Point. 3 months toward. You see a family of let's say 10, 7, some even 20. And one of the family is working on Money Point and is providing a little for those family entirely, their people, their habitat. So it has really contributed to the social ethic in the country. Very that's
That's actually amazing. That's amazing. And how does your brand, what sustainability practices have you implemented in the business? How does the brand implement sustainability in the business?
The brand implemented sustainability. The business number one is ownership.
And one of the factors is ownership.
You get money for any work with us. We give you the freedom to feel at God. You take it like it's your pa. Not like this is the bossy or okay. It will me you feel up on but like the ownership so the only it.
So we've had cases of some agents complaining that when they perhaps do not meet a certain target, these machines are being retrieved immediately and that you're not giving that is only the free will to Achilles or a second chance to do better.
Do better. I mean, do them. That is the relationship managers. We implement it. Yes. So the company invested it at the point of just to get this order, and you give it to some agent for them to make use of it, right? When they make use of people, agent getting cash and drawers and all that. Some employees to pay the truck, and the agents the tea are paying for that machine is let's say $20,000, and the cost of that machine for a chance manager is over even $70,000. So the only way we can recover our money and make a profit is turn over the top that shit. So we have some certain targets, like expecting you to be meetable with that target on a weekly basis. If you cannot do it, we're not advising you to collect the amount of paperwork. It's rather for you to collect the million or the small targets. So to make it so some of people they will pallet it, they will just keep it at corner without easy. Or some they will just come. They are not ready for the business and all that. Maybe they have other ambitions, they are pursuits and all that. So definitely the manager that you give me the startup, because like your ownership, it will be affected. So you need to find a way. Okay, in this ship on so or anytime you are ready, we can give you back and about it. What is us in this on.
But for some who were with the economic standard we all know now, perhaps a business owner has not been able to make enough sales and meet up with that target, or perhaps the person maybe unfortunately has some medical issues and was not able to meet up with us or has traveled. Are there opportunities for this person?
Yes, you have opportunity.
The opportunities.
The relationship managers always have to understand that the target for relationship managers, if you have what is it called, let's say 1,000, let's say 100 machines that were given to you. At least we're expecting out of 100, you can, let's say if 70 are working. Because they all the 30 have travel or all the 30 have took the target and other. So at least it's understandable. And the target is not something ambiguous that it cannot be obvious. That's the weekly we're expecting you let the machine you're in banking start to make your transaction on 40 you get it. In it is 80. Somebody will make it the show where 40 you cover or a target. For the week or a week. So that's what we expect. And the relationship manager, if you have good relationship, the basic communication. That is why if you have a problem, you obviously keep the relationship. So keep always the available to you. And when you come tell the management, oh, this is the reason why I always always book about subtract work on it. But some agents, they will be consistent and they feel like if they collect that machine, they pay to it has become their policy, like the ownership, which should be done. Allow that.
And does the brand ensure that some of these agents or most of these agents understand?
Yes, we give provide training for the relationship as a right to. And also we have while doing the process of activate to create the account, we have a what message where we have all these published side that people.
So it is the role of the relationship manager to ensure that his or her clients understand before the contract, before collecting the product sold. Okay? And are there some misconceptions that you would want to clear about the brand, that people have about the brand and people want us to clear? Yes, right. There's a chance to say that.
There are some people who think like, oh, this online banking and all that, I don't want them to run all the commodity. Where are we running commodity? Number one, people, they need to understand the country. You can't operate in any country without our people or the comments. So definitely we're issue based on what the guideline of the Central Record Nigeria, right? And some way I'm going to put license, a commercial ban, micro banners ban, in all other parts that will take the risk, right? So we cannot operate without their force. So there's no way we prepare our, and we are fully insured by the what NTIC. It's our oil borders. And we are controlled by the what agile securities apparatus, everything. So everybody funds what is entered. So how come people will run away from Utiamon? We, even the border of military police in Nigeria, is from Nigeria, everything. And what is it called? He's doing anything possible for the country. So, and it is immediately pleasant as you left the country, from the country. But because of his vision and his ideas, what people have seen, even international investors are seeing this and investing millions of dollars fee in the brand. Recently, you are seeing it Congo where it goes to 100 tons. No more does. That is where what make money but on unicorn. What unicorn means you wash $1 billion. So it's from there to what $1 billion. Why before like the faking? Only so yeah, what if the we can hit that? All we are after every now combat law is to end decade who sign the Star Wars.
This educates me because, I mean, in my opinion, I've always known Moneypoint as just one online bank. So I'm sure, just like me, a lot of Nigerians want to know, what is Moneypoint? What compromises the brand? What is the brand comprised of? What is Moneypoint?
Moneypoint is a solution providers, right? Service providers. Financial services address Moneypoint's spec, and it has performance by license and what is called Kintech Financial Technology license as well, or for a subtrapa of Nigeria, which all it run at different salaries to the world, to the people and the country in general, right? So it's not only what is a collab,
Transfer, withdraw.
just beyond that, pay other services.
What other services does the brand offer?
The brands up for people who meaning from about apart from the bar, we have other solution we provide even other mats. So other bars to the organization called Buy to other bars. That's where I go. That is it at bar. So they have other services that we provide it to the parks. So the solutions and there's
Thank you so much, Tanishan. And this is where we come to an end on this episode of Leadership Dialogue. Thank you for staying with us. My name is Aisha Chitima, and I have the honor of speaking to Rabiu Suleiman, the State Coordinator for Moneypoint in the FCT. And remember to follow us on all our social media platforms at LJE Nigeria. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till I come your way again next time, it's goodbye for now. Thank you very much for having us to do that.